Rockstar. Awesome to see you. Welcome to Motivational Mondays with me, Betty Rocker. This is your weekly dose of get your mind set right, feel good about what's to come this week, and get yourself in a really good place, right? So today what we're going to talk about is this word integrity. And if you have a piece of paper, write down the word integrity and stick it somewhere that you see it every single morning. Maybe if you have a marker, write it on your mirror or just stick it on your refrigerator. Because I actually think this is a phenomenal topic for the beginning of the year, because a lot of us have just set some goals for the year ahead. We've made some commitments about things that we want to see through in this year to come. Integrity is actually our word of the week in the Rock Your Life membership community, my fitness community, and we've been talking about this a lot. I think that a lot of people have the idea that integrity means that you have to be perfect all the time, or that you're supposed to do everything right, and it actually isn't about that at all. Integrity is sort of, to me personally, it's really the conversation that I have with myself about what I believe is right. And all of us have an internal compass, an internal guidance system that tells us and lets us know what the right thing to do is in a situation. And I truly believe that we all do know what is right. And when you become aware of an opportunity or an option you have to take action on something, and you choose to take that action, that's you being in integrity with the right choice, with right action. And really the way to know if you're feeling in integrity with yourself is to just check in. We feel things. Our bodies are amazing communicators of the feelings that we have emotionally, and we're multi-dimensional beings, right? We feel things physically that we think. And you know how we can manifest sickness. When you're emotionally distraught, you can get sick. It's crazy, right? So I really believe that focusing on integrity can help you be a healthier, more productive, happier person in general. So where is your integrity line? Where's the bar that you've set for yourself with your own integrity? And how can you even raise it higher? I think that by learning as much as you can, by taking in information, it allows you to have a broader perspective on right actions that you could be taking in your own life. We can look at integrity also from the perspective of commitments, right? What commitments have you set for yourself that you intend to follow through on? And it's easy to notice around you people who have set commitments, or who maybe have said they're going to do something and haven't done it. And it's easy to kind of want to point the finger at them and be like, oh, they're out of integrity. But you know what? It's really not on us to say that anyone is out of integrity. It's always important to reflect back on our own actions and check in with our own selves, because being in integrity doesn't always mean that you do everything perfectly, like I was saying right at the beginning. What it means is that you know that you did your personal best in the situation with the tools that you had available to you in that moment, okay? So I want you to become your own best friend and be really, really honest with yourself about why you're taking the actions that you're taking. Think about where your compass is pointed right now. Think about the qualities that are important to you, the values that you have that are important to you, and are you in alignment with the values that you believe in? Are you following through on the things that you talk about? It's a great, you've probably heard this quote all the time, you know, like I'm not interested in talk, I'm interested in action. And that's because really what we all kind of respect intuitively is people who take action on things that are important to them. We recognize that, right? And if you're just talking about something all the time and you're not actually taking action to be about it, that's kind of an integrity crisis right there. So I want you not so much to look outside of yourself to see where other people are in integrity, but to look within yourself to see where you can be more and more in integrity with your own actions, with your own thoughts around your actions. One of the easiest things to do is to beat ourselves up, to get into that negative feedback, negative self-talk loop that really can it can make us sick. It can make us feel terrible. It can change our life experience negatively. It impacts everything that we do. But what if you start saying positive things to yourself? If you can become your own best friend and think about the way that you talk to yourself internally, the same way that you would talk to one of your best friends, you will start to create more and more momentum for reaching your goals, feeling better, living a more healthy, balanced life. And honestly, like, I don't care how much money you have, I don't care how tall you are, I don't care what your weight is, your body type, where you're from. This internalized process of positive affirmation, of positive talking to yourself can really, really help you. It's a great tool for raising the bar with your own personal integrity and really caring about the things that you choose to have in your life as your core values. So I know it's just like a funny thing to think about, right? But it's a universal human truth. Like, we all do have this magical, amazing internal thought process all the time, 24/7, and we are actually completely in control of it. The more you can catch those thoughts as they come out of you, the more aware you can become of what you are thinking, the more you can kind of corral the negative thoughts, the more you can pull them in and start to shift them to a more positive trajectory so that you can start to control the outcome of the situations you're around and start to align your thoughts with the belief system and the values that you have. And that's really where you can start to define your integrity line and start to really rise up right to it. Maybe even surpass it, maybe raise it a little bit, right? So think about your own personal integrity. You can look at it in a lot of different ways. Like, have you made some commitments this year? Have you set some goals for yourself? Are there things that are really important to you this year that you want to create in your life? I'm sure there are. I know I have a lot too myself. And we're the same, right? So if one of your commitments, for example, is to dial in your eating, to add more nutrient-dense foods to your lifestyle, how can you be in integrity with that commitment? Well, it's by taking the actions that you can take to make that a priority. And that's not maybe like changing everything or spending hundreds of dollars on food. You being in integrity with your intention is you doing your best with the tools that you have available in the situation that you're in. That's your integrity line with that particular goal. That's you following through on that commitment to the best of your personal ability, right? Maybe your commitment was to add in more exercise. Maybe you want to train at least 4 days a week. So how can you meet that? How can you make that a priority? Well, there are maybe days you can't make it to the gym. I highly recommend you use some of the short home workout videos from the blog that I have so that you can actually honor your commitment. There are no excuses around getting some movement in your day when you don't even have to leave your house, right? So there's always a way to find something you can do to the best of your ability, to look for the tools, to look for the knowledge, to grab them and pull them in and increase your ability to meet the commitments that you've set for yourself. We're human beings. We're always growing. We're always adding to ourselves. We're always on this really amazing path of creating our reality, right? You have the ability to do this. It's really awesome. So anyway, I'd love to hear your comments, your thoughts, your questions, any of your personal goals that you've set for yourself and how you intend to take action to achieve them. So use the comment section down below and be sure to let me know because I love hearing from you. And if this post was helpful, inspiring in any way, please use the share buttons to share it with a friend. Share it on social media. Let someone else watch this and join the conversation because we are stronger as a community, of course. And the more voices we have in this discussion, the more we all benefit from it. And your voice is very important to me. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And it's just awesome getting to connect with you. So I hope to get to do that more. I'm Betty Rocker. You are so awesome and amazing. I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.